Hey y'all, welcome back to today's home tour. I'm your host, Jason Will, real estate broker with Blueprint Realty Company. Today, we're in Arley, Alabama at a beautiful Smith location on Dismal Creek. Can't wait to showcase this amazing home. We're gonna have some fun with this one. I'm gonna showcase the top 5 reasons the sellers of this home have given me as to why you guys back at home watching this video should consider buying this house. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so number 1 on the seller's list on the top 5 reasons why they think you should buy this home is handicap accessibility. So that may not seem all that sexy to you guys watching back at home, but I can tell you it's in high demand. And I think it is a rare feature that you're going to find here on Smith Lake. There's a lot of folks that are buying homes on Smith Lake, and this is going to be their last destination, right? This is going to be their forever home. And so they're going to buy it when they retire, live out their retirement years here. And so preparing for handicap accessibility is a great thing to keep in mind. So we've got extra, look at this doorway, entryway, extra wide, plenty of room for wheelchair access. The hallways are huge. The door frames inside are huge. And there's handicap entry and all the features, not only accessibility, but it's ready to go. It's like handicap ready in the primary suite, ensuite bath. So that's really, really cool. But I also wanted to mention that there is an upside here to this that I want you guys to be keeping in mind as we're walking through the home. Is this going to be my forever home? For some people, it's going to be, or maybe start out as an investment. Maybe they're buying this home pre-retirement, and so they're going to want to rent it out. And having a handicap accessible home is really, really great for folks that are bringing the parents with them that maybe are having a harder time getting around these days than they did, maybe even a few years ago. So keep that in mind. But let's go take a look at this shower, and I'm going to show you the size of the door frames inside. All right, so real quick, we're in the foyer hall, just inside the main entry door there. And as I've mentioned, super spacious, right? So you could almost get 2 wheelchairs in here side by side in this entry hallway. And that really continues throughout. You've just got wide doorways, whether you're going into a living space or going into a bedroom. So let's go take a closer look at that real quick. All right, just going to give you a shot here in between 2 of the guest suites. As you can see, good bit of space here, plenty of room to get a wheelchair through this, and there's no stairs, right? So you can wheel your grandparent into the house, wheel them right into their guest bedroom, and you're going to have no stairs to kind of compete with, no tight spaces to deal with. So it's going to be very welcoming to those folks. All right, welcome into the ensuite bath. We're just steps off of the primary suite. Large door frame again there. These are pocket doors that separate this ensuite bath from the laundry area, which is right to my left. And then straight across here is the primary suite. Big door frame, big hallway here leading into the handicap wheelchair accessible tiled primary suite shower, which is really amazing. But you can see here, we've got the handicap accessible bar inside a jetted tub, which is going to be really nice for people that have, maybe some back pain and want to get in here and take a nice hot jetted bath. All right, so before we go take a look inside this big walk-in tiled shower, I just wanted to show you the water closet. Again, another huge door frame. And if this furniture piece wasn't in here, I mean, you could literally turn a wheelchair around. There's that much space in there. So I wanted to make sure that you saw that. So I love this. Whether you're standing up or wheeling in or being wheeled in, this spacious walk-in shower can accommodate anyone's needs, and it's really nice. I love the big rain heads, the hand showers. We've got stability bar right here. You've got the controls here for this hand shower right here, which makes it super easy. Wheel somebody in, and they can even sit here on this bench. So whether you're just looking for a place where you can kind of sit down, maybe the ladies just want to shave their legs, this is a huge bench seat right here. Or whether you want to be assisted out of your wheelchair sitting here, and then you could shower off right here. So this is a great space. And again, it's going to be hard to find accommodations like this around the lake. Okie dokie, y'all. So number 2 on the seller's list is the size of this lot and the privacy it provides. So I'm going to be able to give you some better visuals of this from the air, because we have an extensive backyard area for kids to play. You've got the spacious kind of lakefront yard for kids to play, dogs to roam. But I'm really big on privacy. And so we've got the neighbor's dock behind us here, which you can't see, but it's at a great distance. I don't know if you can see the next neighbor over to the left. If you're staring and looking at the lake, good distance over there. So we've got good space between the neighbors, good privacy with lush, mature trees and landscaping surrounding the property, which is really, really attractive. But again, I think the best way to showcase this is from the air. All right, number 3 on the list, which I think is pretty special, is that this listing is sold furnished. And I can tell you, I'm a big fan of the furnishings. So it's sold as shown, turnkey ready. So you just have to bring your clothes and your towels, maybe some fresh linens. But man, there's some really nice furniture pieces here that I can tell you were not cheap. And so that's really, really nice, whether you're just ready to spend the weekend here right after you close, or hopefully a week or 2, or if you are buying this as an investment, at least to start, it is rent ready. So you can imagine that it takes a while to recoup the money it costs to furnish a big residence like this, 3,800 square feet. You're going to have to be in a rental program for a good bit to recoup that money. In this case, maybe you're going to add, like I said, a couple little features here or there, maybe a little bit in the decor area. But other than that, it's ready to go, which is super rare, super unique. And if you're looking at it as an investment, it's going to mean profit right out of the gate. All right, so number 4 on the seller's list is this library space and or home office space. But one of the things you're going to see as we walk through this home in terms of a functionality perspective is we've got multiple places for either kids or our work from home folks. And so we know this is one of the blessings of COVID, that work from home has gotten to be normalized. And so that's great if you're working from home in a resort style lifestyle here on Smith Lake. But this is just one of 2 spaces in the home that could be used as a home office. There is a more private space off the primary suite, which I love, but it could also double as a great nursery space if you've got a newborn. Or this space in particular could be gated, I don't know, for all kinds of things, but mainly for kids. If you got a kids play area, right? And we've got the adult space adjacent. So you kind of keep an eye on the kids, but you can keep them contained in here, keep all their stuff kind of out of the way so nobody's stepping on toys. But again, I mean, this is a great place to potty train a new puppy. I'm a dog lover, so I don't know, that popped into my head. And another thing that comes to mind is just the accessibility of the laundry space, which is huge, very, very spacious, includes a laundry tub, but accessibility to that space from multiple areas in the home to include, as I've mentioned, the primary suite. All right, so rounding out the top 5 here, last but certainly not least, is this large A-frame outdoor living space overlooking the lake. We're talking $1 million views in multiple directions. It's a beautiful space, but I want you to think about this, okay? And if you've been watching, my prior videos about Smith Lake life, you probably heard me say that the lifestyle is more year-round as opposed to seasonal. So for our beachgoers and our beach property investors, beach property short-term rental investors, it's a more seasonal revenue stream. It's a more seasonal lifestyle. Here on the lake, it's more year-round. And you see things like this bed swing, which I'm a big bed swing fan. I've been known to spend the night on a bed swing here or there. But on these cool fall evenings, it's going to be a great space. You can sit here. You can see we've got this old-fashioned outdoor fireplace right here that's going to put off a lot of heat. It's going to be a great place to just sit and enjoy the lake, enjoy the cool evenings. And even when it gets really cold, you're going to have this sucker putting out a lot of heat. But we got this beautiful table. So eating outdoors is really, really nice here. But I just love it when I'm shooting a video and somebody drives by in a boat, which just really amplifies what I'm trying to showcase in terms of a lifestyle perspective. But this home, as I mentioned, I think from the top, has got really a wraparound front porch amenity to it, which is really, really stunning and really, really functional and really, really inviting. Because let me tell you, when you've got the big weekends here, the Memorial Weekend, 4th of July week, most people take that whole week, and then you've got Labor Day weekend. People are going to want to come and visit, and you're going to want to have the space to accommodate those people so they can really take in and appreciate this amazing setting. And this home really checks all those boxes. All right, kudos to the viewers who stuck around to the end. You never know when I'm going to throw in a bonus feature, and I think I've got a pretty good one here for this particular episode of today's home tour, and it is the short-term vacation rental upside this property, which I feel like is very substantial. So I mentioned in a prior segment, like the popularity of 4th of July week up here, and it really is like the pinnacle of vacation time here on Smith Lake. But this home rents for $880 a night for that week and goes all the way down to like spring break when the lake is really low to $300 a night. So typical off-season rate, $375. I would think the kind of average rent is somewhere around $450 to $500 a night. So you've got a really, I think, attractive upside, especially if you're looking to buy this home, maybe as a forever home, but you've got a couple years, as I mentioned, at the start of this video, before that retirement date, you can already have a place that pays for itself where you can come vacation here, start to immerse yourself in the lifestyle, but also have it generate some income until you're ready to throw in the towel and call it quits for your professional life and just spend the rest of your days enjoying life here on Smith Lake, which I can tell you, it's highly sought after for a reason. I love it. I know you're going to love it. So there you go. All right, I've decided to sign off here from the deck overlooking the dock, which I think is super cool. You've got this pergola here behind the camera that provides shade, but we've got a sectional couch out here, large fire pit. Look at the telescope right here. I mean, like, there are some incredible nights here where you'll be loving that to look at the stars. Pretty amazing. But this is going to be a great place for cocktail hour, if you know what I mean. So I've really enjoyed this one. I hope you guys have too. And I hope that it has at least piqued your interest about possibly coming out here to the lake, you know, maybe devoting a weekend to looking at properties. If you'd like more information or to schedule one of those kind of weekend tours, you know, we can do it by land, we can do it by boat, just kind of give you the whole Smith Lake experience. And if this house is available, you could rent it. So let's test out the lifestyle before we buy it. So let's rent it before we own it. I can make that happen for you as well. So just give me a call or shoot me a text. It's 251-583-9728. And then you can simply go to my website, jasonwill.com. There's going to be a search bar on the homepage. Just type in Arley. It's going to pull up this property and all kinds of other amazing listings here on the Winston County side of Smith Lake. So if you see anything you like, you got me on speed dial, call, text. No question is too big, too small. So just keep that in mind. And I look forward to meeting you here in person and introducing you to the amazing Smith Lake lifestyle that I've just totally fallen in love with.